But again, I'm inviting everybody first. Um, all right, so let's have a look at what we have here. I'm just inviting everybody to join me. We do have a very nice F1 strategy setup, mates. It's gonna be a great day today. It's gonna be a fucking great day today. Given trade, what's that trade today? All right, so I'm just inviting everybody. I don't know who is in, or if we do have people in. Just give me a second, guys. I'm inviting everybody over on um, Telegram. So what's up? What is up? What is up? What is up? What is up? Up, up, up. Hmm. Okay. What's up, everybody? Can you hear me? If you can't hear me, what is up? What is up? I do think you can hear me, right? So if you can't hear me, please type yes on the chat. What's up? All right, so the market is about to open in 10 minutes, and I am looking at a possible F1 strategy setup here, right? So I'm gonna wait for more people to join me, and yeah, I'm actually going to go here to my MT4 on the other side on my other screen, just to prepare my position size on the US 100, the Nasdaq. I'm trading the NDX 100, which is, yo, Sammy, how are you, mate? I'm trading the NDX 100, which should be, this is the 50-minute chart, boom, boom, boom. This is, let me see, boom, boom. Yes, should be here. 13. I'm just calculating my position size, guys. That is a setup. The setup that you see on my chart is the one that I'm talking about. This is the F1 strategy. Um, and I'm gonna go through what we do here on the F1 strategy. 13. What? I'm just calculating my position size again. God damn it. This is the 11th. Oh. 12 and oh yeah. 15th. Right, so here it is. Oh, that's a very, very tight stop loss. I love it. Um, oh, 13.5, 66, 13, 444. Right. So any questions? Gold. Well, mate, I'm already long gold, so I'm not gonna do that. You missed that one, mate. 555. I am already long gold, and I already sent that analysis to my VIPs. So if you're not on the boat, that's your fault. That's your loss, your miss. Right, so zero point 0.4 should be my entry. All right, I'm prepared, guys. So, are you ready for the F1 strategy? How we trade it, how the explanation, what we do, etc. I'm not gonna pull my buy stops just yet because I want to see how the market opens. And we have been trading inside of this very tight range today, but this is what the F1 strategy looks like, right? I know that you cannot see. Good afternoon, Reese Hawkins. How are you, mate? I know that you can't see or read any of my indicators, but so you know that is not Not a mistake. I'm just not giving this strategy for free. I am going, however, to talk a little bit about the strategy itself. As you can see, we do trade two time frames: the 50-minute chart and the 5-minute chart. Right? The 5-minute chart we use for entries. The 15-minute chart we use for market direction, overall midterm market direction, because the strategy is a breakout strategy that trades with the market direction. Right, so and the reason that I'm talking about the F1 strategy today is because I do have a package coming up, a very cool package, because I know that for some people this strategy is a little expensive because it's 599 pounds, but it's very good. It took me almost a year to develop and to tweak it because I wasn't going to release a strategy that I didn't believe in and that I didn't trade it myself, right? Good afternoon, Joshua. That I didn't trade it myself. So, yeah, it is expensive, but you get lifetime access to all the F1 strategy videos. And I keep updating the videos. The F1 strategy started with just one setup, the one that I'm teaching you, not teaching you, but I'm showing you right now, the other one. And now there's two extra setups here, a pullback setup with using the F1 strategy and a reversal setup. So it's an ever-evolving trading strategy. And if you're looking for an automated or semi-automated strategy that is profitable in the long term, with a given set of rules, then this is the strategy for you, right? And any updates, any new videos also come up with your lifetime subscription, and you'll get a lifetime subscription also to our F1 strategy chat. And it's a chat, not a group where you just receive things. So it's a chat where you can chat with me, lifetime access with the F1 strategy. The link is below this video. And all right, so the F1 strategy, like I told you, this is the 50-minute chart on the left. You can see that price is trading above my moving average, and it's printing new highs and new lows, right? Also, if you look at my oscillator right here, the 50-minute chart is printing quite the significant bullish divergence. We use divergence in this strategy because not as an indication of entry for a long position in this case, because we are looking at a bullish divergence, but we use it for flagging possible setups, right? Divergence gives us a flag that a possible move higher is going, in this case higher, right, is going to um, come in the works, right? On the 5-minute chart, then we go on the 5-minute chart, and we can see that we also do have divergence here on the lows printed on Thursday and Friday, with the lows printed today. This is a very good double divergence in the 15 and 5-minute chart, that gives our setup a higher probability of success. Now, what we're doing here is we're looking for longs and longs only, right? Because our 550-minute chart is bullish, and price action in the 5-minute chart is showing us a possible bullish breakout. So the strategy uses breakouts as entries, and here we have a cool 2R or 2.2R setup on the Nasdaq. Now, these green lines give us the targets on our calculated targets on our trades, and it's that simple. The orange lines gives us the entries and stop losses, and the green lines gives us the targets, and that's how the semi-automated strategy works on the Nasdaq in this case. The F1 strategy. It's called the F1 strategy because it's that powerful, like an F1 vehicle. Even though I'm not an F1 Formula One fan, I couldn't care less about racing. But I thought it was a good analogy. I wasn't going to call it the Mike Tyson strategy, right? I am a big boxing fan, but I wasn't going to call it the Muhammad Ali. No, the F1 is cool. Right now, gold. Yeah, gold is good, man. I'm gonna keep gold through the open. We might get some early sellers jumping in, just to get those stops. those stops. I'm sorry. I don't know what's going to happen at the open, to be completely honest, but I'm keeping my trade, and right now it is up about 30 pips or so. Yeah, 40 pips. It's still very early, but I'm keeping it. So, yeah, about the F1 strategy, if you have any questions about this setup or the F1 strategy setup, just type it on the chat. I'm not gonna give you the names of my, or most importantly, what uh, these indicators are. But if you have any questions and you want to trade this with me, go ahead. Right? I have not put my buy stops yet on the Nasdaq, but I am about to. I am about to. Yeah, I am about to. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, I mean, look at the 50-minute chart, guys. The 50-minute chart looks really flaggy at the moment. This is another thing that I do dig about these possible longs on the Nasdaq. Very flaggy, showing massive divergence on both charts. So I am going to put on my buy stops right now on the Nasdaq here. Here's my MT4. I'm gonna give it some room. Right here, let's have a look. Yeah, so today's lows, today's highs, Friday's highs actually, a little bit higher than Friday's highs. Here, I'm gonna risk 1% on this trade, and on a 1 to 2 risk to reward ratio, 1370.80. So here is the trade. I mean, if you want to follow it, cool. I'm gonna say, hold on. I have to take the trade. I mean, to put on my buy stops right now. Pending order buy stop. Um, 13,560, 13,560, and here is the 13,460. Right, 13,460, and the targets 13,775. Oh, place. Oof, the Nasdaq is rallying. 13,775 modify. Whoop. Nasdaq is really rallying, guys. So we do have a cool 1 to 2 risk to reward ratio here. A little better than a 1 to 2 risk to reward ratio. I'm gonna send this to my VIPs. This is what the F1 strategy, or how the F1 strategy is traded. Yeah, I am dropping it on the VIP. If I ever do a free F1 strategy um, setup with on my show, I will drop it on my VIP. But on my VIP only, on my VIP group only. I'm not gonna drop it uh, on the free group. Right. Buy stop price. All right, the market is about to open in 9 minutes. Buy stops. Let's see how this stop loss, this F1 strategy train, copy, Control V, and Control copy. Uh, TP should be a 2.2R, 2. Oh boy, 2.2R. Right, risk 1%, around 1%, and there you go, mates. The trade has been sent to my VIP. Right, so any questions, guys? Hold on, just give me a second. I am finishing up something here on. Any questions? Yeah, T-Serious, how are you, mate? It has been shared, don't worry about it. The trade has been shared with my VIPs. Of course, you have any questions, guys, about the F1 strategy? I'm going to keep this show live while I'm the open. And let's see where I'm about to get triggered long on the Nasdaq. Huh? This is looking extremely good. Look at the 50-minute chart. I mean, this is a flag breakout. According to the F1 strategy, and I am triggered along the Nasdaq. Well, how do you do, sir? How do you do? Well, how do you do, sir? Right, so this is the F1 strategy, mates. This is what we do. Any questions about the strategy? What is the Jesus? If you can read this, mate, this is a buy. How the fuck would this be a sell? What is this a trade? Buy or sell? I mean, don't trade this. If you don't know how to read this chart, don't fucking trade. You know, learn how to read charts first. Please do yourself a favor and stop wasting your money. So look at the 50-minute chart, pretty much spot on a flag breakout on the Nasdaq. Let's see. Hey Bernardo, yeah, long time, mate. Long, long, long fucking time. I don't know, I'm doing fine. Mm. So, pretty much loving life. And yeah, let's see if we can get that push up pre-market. It looks like we are. Yeah, everything looking good. Everything looking good on the Nasdaq side. Gold, I don't know. I'm keeping gold longs through the open. Looking at the 1 minute chart, this looks good. This still looks good. The Nasdaq breaking the highs of the day, breaking the highs, breaking Friday's highs. Everything is looking good on the Nasdaq. Now up 0.15%. Pre-open, we are 6 minutes away from the open of these markets, and it's pretty. It's the probability of getting there. You go. That goes a push up on the Nasdaq. We are golden. This is the F1 strategy, guys. If you want to learn a semi-automated strategy with a defined set of rules that you can apply to make money, even get funded with one of those funding challenges, the F1 strategy is for you. The link is below. Yeah. Where are you from, Kumar? Gold still looking good. Yeah, I'm keeping those trades up. Who's a good boy? My dog is here. Hmm. So we are 5 minutes away until the casino opens. And yeah, let's wait, let's wait, let's wait. Any questions? Any questions, guys, about anything? Let's wait and see what happens. Let's wait and see. I mean, well, I'm not from India, mate. That's what I can tell you. Right. There is a probability that on the open we're going to get some sellers moving price down, But and then is where we're going to decide if, I mean, if there's always all assets. This strategy works for all assets. It works for crypto, works for currencies, works for stocks, equities. It's purely analytical, price action based strategy. So it really works with any assets. Has nothing to do with fundamentals. It has to do with only momentum and uh, yeah, only momentum and trend. So it works with any assets. Market opened 7 minutes ago. Why you keep saying it will open? It has already opened. Oh shit, it has already opened. I'm sorry, mate. I have a lot going on my plate. I thought it was 7:27. So we did get that push up during the market open. That's a good thing. I'm sorry. Yeah. I have a ton of shit going on, mate, and doing these free shows for you is on top of everything I have going on the background. So I might get sometimes. I might be wrong about the timing sometimes, but it's cool. Yeah, the market open. We're looking very bullish. I'm sticking with those Nasdaq longs. I'll keep you guys updated on the free, not on the free channel, the free channel, on my VIP group about this particular trade. If I don't see any momentum or really any bullish signs in U.S. equities, or if buyers, fail to keep the previous broken highs alive, then I might close half at a break even, and letting the rest of it ride. But for now, this trade, my friends, is a smack on success. Will gold hit 1800? I don't know. Who the fuck knows? I mean, those kind of questions are really, 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 really pointless because who knows? No one has a crystal ball to know where price is going to go. If someone tells you that of gold is going to hit 1800, they're fucking lying to you because no one knows. How could they? How could they? Right? This is an auction between buyers and sellers. So that guy that's telling you that yes, gold will hit 1800 is basically telling you that he knows future auction, which is bullshit. So don't trust those people and don't ask those questions. What you can do is just look at your chart and look at the probabilities of gold um, hitting, hitting 1800. And as I see it, there is a high probability that we might get to 1800 if gold holds 1770. That's the only thing that I can tell you. So, pretty short live show today. There's nothing going on really. Why don't we have a look at the market? I'm not gonna end the show right now, but yeah, I mean, I'm keeping an eye on these trades on my other screens. There you go, and there you go. Oh yes, everything looks peachy. So let's have a look at the market, shall we? The US dollar. All right, so this is the USD on the 50-minute chart. Let me see. I think, yeah, I'm sorry about this. Yeah, I was looking for possible shorts at the retest of the supply zone that created this imbalance, right? But price is super strong at the moment, so I am not going to short the US dollar. And right now, the US dollar is in the middle of nowhere, to be completely honest. So, what should I will be looking for? Possible moves to the downside here. Hold on. This is not here. So, possible breakout structure. No. So, and let me just delete this. Right. So, demand-wise, I will be looking for possible longs at the dip to this possible level of demand right here. This is something that all right. So the Nasdaq is failing to maintain the highs. I will be closing half of my position very soon at a very, very small loss. I mean, that's just risk management, guys. That is just a risk management. I am looking at right. Hold on, let me show you. Right. No, actually, this is looking very good still. I'm not going to show you why this is still looking very, 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 very good still, but this is just a deep dive to a previous broken high, which is this one right here. Yeah. So the DXY, hold on. I'm looking at the 1 minute chart here on my other screen, guys. Just a second. Right. Okay, cool. So on the US dollar side, I am looking for deep buys to the 105.60, to be completely honest. Right, closing. Um, just a second. No, still look good. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get a glass of water. Okay, so That Nasdaq long. Let me show you what I'm looking at here. Let's move on the 5-minute chart. On the 1-minute chart, this is what I'm looking at. Hold on. This is what I'm looking at on the 1-minute chart, guys. Just a quick dip buy, right, to this previous zone right here. Nothing to worry about, in my opinion. If price breaks with this zone and hits my moving average, then I will be locking in a 0.5. Uh, Actually a 0.25 R loss, because this is 1 R, the red stop loss zone. It's 1 R. If price hits this moving average right here, I will close half of my position at a loss, which in fact is a 0.25% loss if I'm risking 1%. That's just risk management, guys. So heads up to that. Now it's looking good, but I mean that bounce is looking very good, so I'm still holding that trade throughout that little bit of a drawdown in our trade, looking good. Now gold is around my entry, and I'm still looking at. I'll probably, if I don't see any buyers jumping in right now, I'll probably close it at break even-ish or so. But this setup is looking very good. If you are a VIP, you got the video about my setup. So that zone that I pinpointed for buys is looking extremely good still. Right, so let's have a look at some other markets, the DXY. These are Friday's highs are still very much holding, right? So basically, this is a very bullish market since that double bottom printed last week on the DXY, the US dollar, right? Even if price breaks with Friday's highs, this is a zone that I will be looking for buys. And if you look at this as a previous high and a previous low scenario, this zone right here should be what, or the high interest area for deep buys in this market, which are Thursday's highs and Friday's lows, right? So basically, I do believe that we have a high probability of going lower today on the US dollar, but that is just a probability. More so because this zone of supply that I pinpointed here is acting strongly, right? Tons of sellers here. And of course, that because this area hasn't been broken with, we are in a short-term bearish structure. Yeah. Any more questions, guys? If not, this is going to be a quick show. The Nasdaq looking very good. Bouncing off that zone. I mean, I'm still holding that trade. Gold around my entry, but still looking very bullish in my opinion. So, yeah, I have two trades running, and I don't think I will be looking to trade anything else. Just have a look at the 50-minute chart in gold, super choppy at the moment. So, and really in the middle of nowhere. So I'm not looking to trade, no, not gold, the US dollar, not looking to trade this at the moment. And the Japanese yen, super strong. Again, missed that move on the Japanese yen. That was, a nice breakout on the Japanese yen. So just have a look at the Japanese yen market, the pound yen, the euro yen, completely melting. Oh, if I should have held this, but that is the incorrect mindset. All yen markets melting right now. Um, with the CAD yen, Aussie yen being the biggest losers because they are the most illiquid markets on the Japanese yen side things, right? So I'm pretty happy with these two entries. that I got in today. Let's have a look at some other equity markets. Yo, the you know the Dow breaking with the flag, and the S&P 500 kind of also breaking with the flag, and you know the Nasdaq also breaking with the flag. I mean everything looks very very bullish on the US equity side of things. So this Nasdaq long that I'm in is looking very very good. This F1 strategy long on the Nasdaq. So yes, the best breakout so far has been on the Dow, but to be completely and utterly honest, I had no entry on the Dow. So, well, yeah, in hindsight, this should have been a better entry than the Nasdaq, but I didn't have a setup on the Dow, right, to buy at these lows. I mean, there was absolutely no setup on my side, and I don't trade based on setups. Also, I don't trade based on fear. So, if it doesn't move on my side, on my direction, it really doesn't matter. The Nasdaq printing higher highs. I mean, the lows are very clearly holding. So I will be keeping that trade. Where is my stop loss in gold? I mean, the trade, the setup or the signal is sent on all VIP groups and the free group, mate. I'm sorry. Just go ahead and look at it on Telegram. But it's at it's at the 1770 level. Right, so a little look at crude oil. I do believe that this was a good F1 strategy setup too on crude, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, just look at this. Now this is another magnificent. What an F1 strategy setup. This one hit targets the green line right here, and this one yield. I missed it because this was the during the Asian session, but this was a 3R trade on you know on crude oil using the F1 strategy. So that was a great setup, mates, that I missed. Sadly missed. But this is what the F1 strategy does. If you're interested in a semi-automated, strategy with a defined set of rules that you can apply to any market and make money, without thinking too much, because I know it sounds counterintuitive when you say without thinking too much, but with a defined set of rules, you are not going to second guess yourself, right? And this strategy can be learned by anyone, right? Whoa, Nasdaq really rallied. How much percent capital growth is good per week? I don't know. That's a wrong question. I hate answering those questions because I don't know first of all, what are you asking? Good for what? As an average, consistency, good for you? I don't know. That's just the wrong way to look at the market. You're going to burn money if you have that mindset. Right, so the Nasdaq, struggling to break the daily highs, but really, really, really strong bulls coming off of that previous lows levels. But this is the F1 strategy, what it does. If you want to learn it, there's a link below this video. This was a beautiful trade, and also what this strategy shows or will teach you is to have constraint, to have discipline, not to take trades outside your rules, and that is going to catapult your equity growth into new percentages, right? So, if this is what you want, this is what you're looking for, there's a link below this video, right? I'm gonna end the stream right now. There's nothing too much going on other than that gold long that I'm still on, and that Nasdaq long that I'm still on that is looking extremely good at the moment for a break. If you are a VIP, I will keep you posted on that one. If you're not, I'm sorry, but you're going to have to manage that trade by yourself if you are already in it. But if you want that trade management, just join the VIP group. And if you join the VIP group, you're going to get 10% discount from the F1 strategy if that is what you want. So thank you for joining me, guys. Any questions at all? You know, about what we do, just email support or not, but again, if you feel like trying us out, welcome to the VIP group. Cheers.